Ani Bojo Kinoya. Here I have a 0.7 nib on a calligraphy. This is the Chinese calligraphy set. It's a nice one. Nishin. And the next one I'm working with today is a 1.1 calligraphy Chinese nib. Beautiful pens. I'm really enjoying these very much. Aha. And the next one is a Pilot Kakuno with green black diamond ink. Green black. I love these pens. These are my favorite of the whole bunch of pens that I have collected. And it's got a smiley face for happy writing. And there you have green black diamond ink. Excellent pens. And the last one is the same brand, Pilot Kakuno, which means to write in Japanese, in writer's blood ink. And of course, medium nib. Happy face again. Nahao. Nishin. Okay, let's get on to writing. Our spiritual tradition showed us the way to live in harmony, balance, and respect. The tradition taught us how to behave and how to conduct ourselves. When I hear of spiritual tradition, I ask myself, what does that mean? Spiritual tradition. A tradition is something that's working and has been passed on through the generations. A spiritual tradition, the spiritual part, is covering the point where we're speaking about the intention, a higher intention. We're talking about a connection. We're talking about something that is core to the physical. And these core practices from the past to present have always stood true in showing us how to live in balance, how to live in harmony, and respect, self-respect and respect. It's pretty, just very, very lots of information in this. The tradition, a way of life, taught us how to behave, how to conduct ourselves. Our behavior plays a huge importance. How we treat nature, how we treat creation, how we treat each other, ourselves. You look at our traditional stories. You look at our traditional ceremonies, our language, it's part of our tradition. You look at family construction, family unity, community. Everything that we did comes from an origin, a beginning. And through trial and error, we have learned to find that balance and respect and the harmony. The spiritual way taught us to pray and to purify ourselves. Prayer to me is just making a very good connection to ourselves, our family, our community, and then to the spirit. Or some people would say it starts with spirit connection. Purify ourselves. You know, our elders knew long ago that we were always going to be contaminated with something. Whether it was from our programming, our brain programming, whether it was from an exterior outside force. And it was really important for us to clean out our bones, the hollow bones, to clean out the heavy stuff, the heavy dense energy that we carry around that's clinging to us. This was an ongoing way, a spiritual way, was to purify ourselves, to keep ourselves maintained. There wasn't a one-time cleaning and then you were good for the rest of, you know, the week until next Sunday. It wasn't like that. It was a daily thing. Whether it was with burning of sage, medicine, tobacco, sweetgrass, or cedar. Whether it was praying with that water and then washing ourselves. Whether it was speaking with somebody, an elder, a healer. There was always an action of getting rid of the old, worn out stuff and filling it back up with fresh. Because if we hang on to the old, there's a staleness. There's a stillness that happens to make us sick. So we got to keep that energy moving. The spiritual way taught us to pray and to purify ourselves. Handed down from generation to generation were the teachings about the way of life. So we have teachings that cover every aspect of our good life. From the teachings of birth and different life stages, the teachings of dealing with obstacles and challenges, the teachings of being prepared for SHTF, the teachings of positive reaffirmation, teachings of working with nature's cycles, with her turning of the seasons. They're just endless teachings, and they were all found in the language. If you wanted to go deep into those teachings, you'd learn the language and you'd understand a whole new level that's not attainable with just English. So what do you think of today's meditation? Eh? Does it fit for you? I would love to hear or read your comments on how you see this. What part rang to you the most? What part of this fit and resonated with you for today, March 26th? Aho, miigwech, kinawea. I wish you all a beautiful day, blessed, and conduct a beautiful giveaway ceremony. Aha, bamampi, miigwech.